Hey guys, Eric back. 98% done with this Grand Hauler. I have a part coming in. It's going to take a while for it to be in, so I figured I might get one quick second to last video, if you will, before it's completed. Here it is so far. It's been a project. Chassis, no problems. The transmission, no problems. And I had mentioned in previous videos there were some scares, but, you know, once I had everything plugged in, it was fine. Now, I figured the body would have been the easiest part, and boy, was I in for a surprise, because I kind of struggled with some of it. And the main thing I struggled was with these top lights. Now, this is more model based, I guess, meaning a lot of rubber cement, separate pieces. As you can tell, you see where the division is between the two parts. So that has to be cemented together. The lights have to be cemented in, and then you also have a wire going into the tube there. But the wire applies a lot of force because they're straight and you got to manually bend it, and it pushes on this tip, and it actually just comes apart. And I fought it a couple times, and you know what happens with instant cement, which is, you know, modeling cement. Then it starts getting stringy, and then the string of glue gets all over the place, and it starts making a mess. Now, here's another example. You know, this is two pieces, and they're put together. And I had to sit there and I had to hold it for a little bit just to make sure it stayed straight. No big deal, but I just wasn't expecting any of this stuff. And this will get mounted right here. And again, it's 98% done. The one thing I do want to bring up, I guess such a mess, it's not even funny, but what I did inside, and I want to just throw a heads up to people that haven't built it yet, and if they're going to, there's my my mess, but it's not that bad. Once it's plugged in, it'll look a lot better. Yeah, came out good. I have another stripe I need to put in here, and then I'll do the hair drying trick to seal up the decals. And another weird thing is the exhaust stacks. You know, the tips will be glued, but again, we have a hollow tube that's, you know, it was two pieces. You can use the cement to put together, and then this will end up getting cemented to this, which isn't a big deal, and I don't think this thing will ever roll over. If it rolled over, I'll cry, and it'll probably, you know, destroy half the parts that are installed on the body. Now, again, as you noticed, I have the motor, or excuse me, the speaker up front, so I have room for the two seats in the figure. And there's a lot of wires, and I did the best I could to keep it neat, and it came out really well. And you know, a lot of this stuff's hidden pretty good. With the black tube, you know, I have so many cables, or not cables, but wires going through it. But they did a good job, and it's hidden. But what I totally didn't think about is I made this beautiful, I've got like 50 tie wraps in this thing, was the wires have to be within this area, because the body, you see this area right here? Here, let me put the camera back. Anyway, with the body, it comes in, and that's going to come into this area. Now, when I first did it, I was lucky enough where I really didn't have to do anything. I can push the wires over, but I kept putting the body on it, and I couldn't get it over it, and because, you know, again, these two spots were hitting the wires. But I was able to get around it. Not that big of a deal. Now doing this has caused one problem, and it's the shift servo wire is too short to make it over here. And I ordered the extensions for this one, and I did it for the steering servo just to have, you know, extra to work with, and because I really don't want the wires seen inside the truck when you're looking at it. Now, I ordered them from I don't even know where I ordered them, but I know they were from Arizona, and I just tracked it down, and now they're in Hawaii. So I was hoping to have the parts today or tomorrow, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So again, this is the Grand Hauler, Black Betty theme, and there's a clip, you can even YouTube it, on Spencer Confidential, the new Netflix show. There's this scene with Black Betty, which is, again, a black big rig, and it just causes destruction. And eventually, you know, what I'll do is I'll take this, because I can make this, and I'll do some sort of Black Betty in cursive and give it a little bit more detail there. And I think I tried the shifting out, and I think I might have to adjust the shifting servo, but you can see, if there's enough light, it's adjustable. And I think I might have to adjust it, because when this is in third gear, it's really putting strain on the servo. But it looks like with that adjustment, I can fix it. So we're 98% there. And I had so much fun building it. Like, I've been on eBay, you know, the big hobby stores to try to find another one of these things, but they're not the cheapest things in the world. And I should probably get a trailer. I will get a trailer. There's too much work involved or invested right now for me not to do it. And it would just complete the look. But again, and I'll shine it up. The light's not very good in here. And when I had the finished video, I'll clean it up so she shines, and it'll look even better. But, you know, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks a lot. Be safe and build a Tamiya. Okay, later, guys. Bye.